I just bought the cheapest Range Rover in the entire country, and I'm about to have my friend fix it and modify it with all of these lovely parts. But there's a twist. He can only use the tools on this cart, which I bought from Temu.
Is it even possible? I'm not sure. But this car is leaking coolant, running horribly, it's beat up and absolutely disgusting. So we better get started.
Before we modify this car and get to all the fun stuff, we have to make sure it actually works properly. And one thing I know doesn't work properly is this coolant pipe right here pours coolant everywhere.
I think I found the coolant leak.
And when it's running, it sounds kind of rough. Now, I don't think this car's had an oil change in probably 5 years. So hopefully that makes it sound a lot nicer while it's running. And then hopefully a new coolant hose fixes that. There's no point in throwing all these nice expensive parts on it if it's just gonna be broken. So we gotta do that first.
Will's already grabbing the first of his Temu tool set, which is, what is that, the screwdriver?
Yes.
Nice.
This is my Temu screwdriver set.
And what do you think
That totally came with this screwdriver, and it's not one that I already had.
Wow, there's a lot in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of screwdriver stuff in here, but there wasn't a screwdriver, which is a little weird. You got the PH1.
The PH1, what is this? Oh,
Phillips head. Yeah.
It's not Chinese.
P-how?
To help Will on his journey, we've brought in a secret weapon. He may only have tools from Temu, but he has Justin from Lucky 8, which is way better. If you don't know Justin.
I feel like I'm back in my work release program. But yeah, I got nothing, man. Can I go home yet?
No, we're keeping him here at Temu gunpoint.
In that case, I'm safe. See you guys later.
Justin helped us, if you didn't see, with our discovery, which was terrible.
Shut up! We're gonna fix this over 20 to 50 tacos.
And Justin helped us make it a lot better. He is the king when it comes to anything Range Rover, Land Rover stuff, and he has brought us all of these parts that are actually gonna make this car a lot better, but he's also brought his knowledge.
Yes, that's all I have. Good looks and knowledge.
Good looks is questionable, but the knowledge is not. So we're gonna have him help Will with anything Will needs, and probably there's gonna be a lot needed because Will is struggling.
With the added help of Justin, replacing the coolant pipe should be a walk in the park. Holding it in are just a couple of hose clamps, and aside from the fact that predictably it's full of coolant.
What happened?
I got a lot of coolant on me. I'd like a shower.
Oh my God, you're disgusting, dude.
It's fairly easy to remove from the car. Thankfully, Lucky 8 had the new hose in stock, and we can install it just like we removed the last one. Now, hopefully the car won't leak any more coolant.
Will has fixed the entire coolant system
All by myself, too.
with lots of help from Justin, but with tools from Temu. And now he's moving on to the front bumper because these guys are gonna replace the front bumper with a cool metal one.
Yeah.
So Will's got the, what is that, Will?
This is the wheel dece and the quagga.
That's all you need in life.
I'm not gonna lie, this quagga's pretty good.
Yeah, does that work well?
Yeah, it's actually...
Justin, what do you think of that?
It might be. It is taking out metal bolts from plastic. This thing is great for that. Oh, that's a noise.
Ooh.
That's a noise. You probably didn't need that.
With the quagga, the Temu screwdriver set, and some brute force and ignorance, the plastic front bumper of the Range Rover is coming off with ease. With that off, though, it's looking like it will get a bit more difficult.
You need to get what off?
This.
So you need to get this whole metal crash bar off with the quagga?
Yeah, dude, come on.
Do you have that much faith in it?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No way!
Quagga.
Dude, never doubt the quagga. You might be able to do this.
I think so.
That's crazy. I cannot believe that this tool is working. Home Depot, stop selling those for like 150 bucks. Just get a couple of quaggas, dude.
It's quickly becoming clear that the quagga is going to be the star of the show today because it's genuinely making light work of some pretty tough bolts. Only one thing has been very surprising to us, and that's how clean the Range Rover is underneath. This car has 140,000 miles and from the outside looks pretty clapped, but underneath there is really no rust, which is making everything a lot easier. And with everything mostly disassembled, we can start to get to the fun stuff.
So the reason these guys are attempting to uninstall the original crash bar is because Justin has brought an actually very cool metal front bumper that's going on the car.
It also doesn't fit, so we're gonna have to make it fit, but we have the best tools to do the job.
That quagga real quick.
Yeah, here's the quagga.
Wow, there's a lot. This quagga's got some miles on it at this point. If this makes it to the end of the video, I will throw it in with a Luft air freshener package.
I like it.
I'm gonna steal it from Will and throw it into one of you guys because Will shouldn't have the quagga. So if the tool makes it to the end of the video, Will and I will sign it, put it in an order of Luft, and it'll go to one of you guys. So you just need to buy some Luft air fresheners, the best air fresheners in the game. Honestly, this car is gonna need one, but we'll do that in a little bit. First, we need to get the new bumper on.
Yeah, we're gonna want to trim that for sure.
Honestly, I did order a Temu angle grinder, but it didn't come.
Really?
Yeah,
What if we just put something on your little whizzy polisher, your multi-speed, one-speed?
Oh my God, do that, do that. Do that, please.
Well, I'll be next door. Watch your eyes.
Oh my God. Yo, it worked! At the risk of hurting that thing, but it worked. Quagga.
That was pretty good, Justin. I can't lie, that was pretty awesome.
That was actually crispy, dude. Why is that thing so sharp?
This is a great use of Temu.
Hot plastics. Hot microplastics. Yeah, so why buy an angle grinder when you can have a 2-in-1 polisher? Oh yeah, give it a little sand. Nice. Sander, grinder, polisher. Come on, you gotta get yourself one of these and a quagga and you'll be good to go.
Unfortunately, after test fitting the central portion of the new off-road bumper, we realized we have a good bit of trimming to take care of. Thankfully, our Temu polisher totally definitely
Oh my God.
made light work of trimming the metal supports. With those out of the way, we can bolt up the central portion of the bumper so we can start testing the outer bits. And honestly, everything is lining up pretty well.
All right, so the sides of the bumper still need to go on, but the big metal part in the center's in. And now, Will is gonna try putting on the grill. Dude! Once the other part's on, I see the vision.
The beast, bruh.
I see the vision.
Unfortunately, we have a few more modifications we need to make. So off comes the bumper. The first step is removing the fan from the air conditioner. But I also decided to surprise Will with another modification for him to take care of.
Now, before Will gets the front bumper on the car, I got him a special gift from China that will go perfectly with his vehicle. Are you excited, Will?
I don't know.
He looks not excited, but this is what friends are for. Friends get you nice things. It's close to Will's birthday, so
And he got me
wish happy
something
birthday to
from
Will.
China. Yeah, say happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I'm looking at the camera.
A
And the thing-
Chinese winch.
Oh. Isn't this the one that Justin said we weren't allowed to put on the Discovery?
Yeah. Will, what do you think?
Thank you so much, brother. I've just been dying for a Badlands ZXR 12,000.
That is a Chinese winch right there. It's sold in America, but definitely Chinese. And boy, oh boy, is it gonna look mighty
dude.
fine on the front of your new car.
Temu tools, Temu winch. I mean, no, it doesn't look good right now, but I think I trust Justin's ability to make it.
Good luck.
The winch bolted securely into the bumper and a few more trims made off camera by Justin, definitely with Temu tools, we can finally install the bumper permanently and bolt on the side portions as well. With the headlight back in, as well as the grille, we can get a first look at the new setup.
Oh my gosh, that looks so cool.
That's pretty menacing.
Dude, that looks sick. Woo, doggy, that's nice.
To make the bumper truly fit properly, we have to do a bit more trimming to the fender liners because they actually come down further than the new bumper. With that done, we can install the new 18-inch wheels we got from Lucky 8, which help give the car a more off-road look. And then move on to the next step on upgrading and fixing the Range Rover.
Justin helped us install the wheels, tires, and bumper. They look great, but before I show you that, there's a lot more we need to do to this car. So now I have a new helper.
It's Will's worst nightmare.
The regular helper guy. I'm usually the helper. But yeah, we're gonna slap some fun parts on this thing, starting with Temu taillights. Nothing like a set of Temu taillights. They feel really cheap and like they might break.
But I'll tell you what, they look better than this.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Whatever's going on with that.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's
Or
really
no,
bad.
there's just, this is the...
This one's boneless.
the non-protected version.
So we're gonna put these in really quickly. That should be very
Hopefully they
easy.
work.
Yeah, that'd be good.
They might not.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
We refer to our... The real question is, do the Chinese taillights function? Okay, yeah.
Blinkers.
Blinker works, other side. Hazards. Dude. Like a charm. I'm not saying you should buy Temu taillights because who knows what might happen to them in a few miles. But when they're right out of the box, they work.
Now, this is not something that we've dabbled much in on this channel before, but with a car like this, we put new bumpers on and new wheels and new taillights. We want to make everything look as good as possible. And a lot of the stuff on this is just chipping away and faded and crappy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just mask it, sand it, and spray paint it and see how good we can make everything look with just a little bit more spray paint. The car is not perfect. I do have a new A-pillar. We'll install that too. It's not perfect, but you know.
Like Will said, we're trying our best to truly transform this car from the beat-up abandoned state we got it in. So in Temu spirit, we're spray painting the trim to match the bumper and wheels in hopes that it'll make the car look just a bit more put together. We're doing this as simply as possible by just keeping everything on the car, masking it off with tape and plastic bags, and then hitting it with some black spray paint. Something like this can seem a bit silly and might not come out perfect, but can also be a lot of fun and make the car look better, even if it has to be from 10 feet away. With everything sprayed and dry, we can move on to the next Temu tool we're testing out today.
Jackson forgot to start filming, but he's unboxing the next part of our next step, which is the Vac Master. We've gone through
Vac
Master Chinese vacuum. We've gone through, we've spray painted some parts, back to black some stuff, and honestly, starting to actually come out pretty good. The main thing about this car that really sucks is how dirty it is in there. We've got disgusting floor areas, trash and horribleness and grime and grossness. At the end of the day, it was a $2,500 car from Florida that we're putting together with Temu tools, so it's never gonna be perfect. But the Vac Master device.
Bro, what?
Oh, you're messing that thing up, bro.
I'm just trying to. Oh. The wheels are. Wow!
That's a nice filter.
That's a big filter.
Vac Master tube.
Please have bolts.
With the Vac Master properly assembled, Will's getting started on removing the years of grime and sand that's trapped in the carpets of the Range Rover. While he does that, I'm using some lovely Meguiar's interior cleaner combined with some Temu microfibers to clean up the layers of dust and grime that have built up on pretty much all surfaces of this car over its years of sitting abandoned. This should be the easiest part of the project by far, and we're making great progress. But just as we're finishing up, something insanely unexpected happened.
You can turn it off too. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the f is going on? What the f? Oh my god. What is that? Dude, what? What is going Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shut. Oh, I got it. I got it.
I'm gonna turn the fan on. Oh my god.
Well, it smells like campfire in here now.
We're in the Range Rover hiding from the CCP in case they hear us.
But now that we have the interior clean, before we show you the interior, we have to do a bunch of stuff outside the car so you can really see the finished product, and we can test some more Temu items that now I'm terrified. I'm honestly terrified to use, seeing that they may spontaneously combust. But it smells like smoke in here, and some idiot left this in here. Sorry, it's not that.
That's fine.
I mean,
we don't mind that.
You don't mind if you want to leave that there, that's all right. So instead, we're just gonna chuck one of the classic Luft mounts up there and then throw a beautiful
baby.
Luft scents in there. This is our air freshener. It's a wooden block infused with essential oils. It smells so much better. I hope this permeates quickly, because the car smells bad.
The sensory overload that's going on here right now is 20 years of Florida and 5 minutes of China smoke, and none of that's good.
Yeah, I think. Luckily, Luft scent, that'll last around 30 days right there, that sucker. And you can get 3 cents right now. This is English pear, which is my personal favorite.
You know, we're in the English pear mobile.
Yeah, so you can get a Luft Sense right now at luftsense.com. They help support us, do more stupid stuff like this, and hopefully buy nicer vacuums.
If you got a Range Rover, it matches your wood.
Yeah, that's that classic wood grain.
You're gonna have to excuse my poor filming of this because Jackson's working on something next to me that's very important, but I can't show you it. So, the next thing we're gonna be doing, and the last thing we're gonna be doing, is seeing if we can fix the paint on this vehicle with the Temu polisher. Now, if you look at the hood, this pretty far gone, and I might have a plan for that in the future. But if you look on the side of the car, there's lots of scratches and gouges and stuff running down the paint, and I spent $20 on a polisher from Temu. So we're gonna see if that works at removing those kind of marks and mars on a car. Because I think that would make it look a lot better. The car's already looking way better, and I'll show you the final transformation in just a minute or so, but something like this will just help take it to the next level.
Two seconds later.
The second I turn off the camera, I think we burnt out the motor on this thing.
Burnt it up?
Yep.
It won't start.
It won't start anymore. I was polishing while Jackson was working on a car over there. He goes, "You smell that?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I smell it." This thing's been making weird smells. This thing was smelling a little weird, and then it started getting really hot, and then it just went, and now it doesn't work. So,
Smell that.
yeah. It smells really bad.
It smells. Oh, I just lost life.
Yeah, no,
I just lost years of my life.
Yeah,
Sorry.
right in here is like almost as like we're smoking.
I just
But,
felt microplastic city, dude.
yeah, so I got this part polished, Jackson.
It didn't really do much.
Oh, wow. I mean, it kind of looks a little bit better.
I mean, the patina's kind of cool.
Car, it's got like some patina, you know. First Range Rover L322 with patina in the world.
I feel weird off that Temu pack.
Yeah,
bro.
I know. Now I'm gonna show you how the car came out. Right now the car is directly in front of me. I can see it, and I just wanted to say this transformation was absolutely insane. From the spray painting to all the stuff from Lucky 8 really made a big difference, and you know, it wouldn't have happened without the Temu tools. Would it have been better without them? Potentially. If we had access to all of our regular tools, it might have been a little bit quicker, and you know, the cleaning process might have gone a little bit better, but the challenge was set, and I think we succeeded. So without further ado, here it is.
I should've stayed at home, 'cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart?
There it is, you guys, the Lucky 8 part Temu tool Will and Jack spray paint Range Rover $2,500 Florida special. It looks absolutely awesome. Really happy with how this came out. Gonna daily drive this thing now, rip around and have some fun. Make sure you guys subscribe. We've got a cool video rallying the Super off-road coming out soon. You're not gonna wanna miss that. So make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.